Hey, it's Sam here from Magic with Gadgets, and it's not long now until my new baby comes out. So people are asking me if they've got this, do they need this? So I'm going to do a quick Q&A. I had a lovely email from someone called Patricia, and she said I could share her questions with you on the podcast so that I can talk you through whether or not you need both. So should we get started? So Patricia is asking me, as she's already got this, does she need this? So I'll tell you first which kitchen gadget she actually has. She has the Instant Pot behind me, which is pressure cooker, slow cooker, air fryer all in one. And of course, she's also got the Flexdrawer, which is that one that's right behind me there. So obviously, if you've got a standard air fryer, then this is the business. It has sold more copies than I ever imagined as well. And I kind of think to myself, the number one thing people ask me is, I've got an air fryer, how long do I cook it, what temperature? So of course, having a list that has all the main cooking times in it is absolutely brilliant for people, you know, and something that I've been helping people with so many times over the years. I thought, right, most popular air fryer foods in a time and temp chart, and I was very lucky that our publishers actually agreed to do one because it's a really rubbish profit margin, because obviously it's not like the size of a book. But they were willing to take a chance on me because I said to them, this is the number one thing air fryer users actually need and want. And you know, it's consistently been selling ever since it went on sale, which is almost a year ago now. So I'm really pleased by that. But also I'm most pleased about helping people because you get this new kitchen gadget. They have these silly calculators online that say something like reduce the cooking time by 20%, the temperature by X, Y, and Z. And you try those out. I've tried them myself and it's laughable. It works for some frozen mozzarella sticks, but it would cook the whole chicken for 40% more of the cook time than what it actually needs. So you'd be taking your chicken up to 100 degrees internal temperature instead of 70. I mean, that is crazy. So that's why we made this. So then I thought, right, I'm really into my Ninja Speedy and my Ninja Foodie. We need one for those. So this one was born. And we call it Multicooker because, to be honest, they all fall under the Multicooker umbrella. Whether it's the Instant Pot brand, it's the Ninja Speedy, the Ninja Foodie, that's all they really are. And this also has a section with air fryer recipes as well. So it's perfect for the Speedy on the air fryer, any of them on the air fryer. So Patricia's basically asking, I've already got your air fryer one, do I need one for if you've got a Ninja Foodie, or in her case the Instant Pot multi-cooker? And the answer is, it depends on what you plan on cooking with it. For me, for what we cook at home, and if I was looking, then I would find this extremely useful. And that is because I can do the pressure cooking and the air frying all off one guide. So if you wanted to pressure cook food, learn about pressure cooking food, air frying food, then it's in here. And then of course, if you have say the Speedy or the Ninja Foodie, then you've got a lot more sections that you can use as well. For example, the steam roast and steam air fry. The steam roast you can also mix up and use the steam bake if you're using the Ninja Speedy. And then of course you've got the steam setting. You'll find the steam setting now in most pressure cookers, as well as it being in the Speedy. And then the grill setting and the dehydrate, what I explained to Patricia is, they're brilliant for the Ninja Flexdrawer because it has a dehydrate setting and it has a grill or max crisp depending on which version you've got. And then all of these work really well together. So the air fryer section is all the air fryer time and temps are in this one. So I've condensed this, I've put this together, and I've looked and I've thought to myself, which are the most important time temps there, and I've made them into the last double page here for the air fryer. So you've got it all together. So if you've got an instant pot like I've got there, and it pressure cooks and it air fries, it's brilliant because you've got that mixture of stuff. The same if you've got a dehydrator or a grill setting, you can use this as well. And the kind of thing we did when we were taking out the air fryer time and temps is, what we did is, in the original one we had different sizes of chicken breasts, because chicken breast is the most popular food to air fry of all time. So we had small, medium and large. Whilst in this new one, to condense it, we've just got the medium. You know, so people know to go down slightly or up slightly depending on the size of your chicken. So that's the kind of things we've done differently for this one. But we aimed it across different machines, and I took this with me travelling because it took me a while to learn them myself. And I used it on holiday for my speedy. So, you know, it's nice because it can go across many different machines. You could just use this if you just had the Flexdrawer. If Patricia just had the Flexdrawer, she could use this, and she could use it for the dehydrate, the grill and the air fry. Brilliant. And like I said, if you've got the Ninja Speedy, you've also got the steam. You can, you've got a steam air fry section, which the Speedy has. You can also then swap the steam roast for steam bake or air fry in that one as well. And then if you've got the Ninja Foodie 15-in-1, then it does it all. So just bear that in mind. So if you have got the air fryer one, it's totally up to you. But if you've just got the standard air fryer like my Kasori, then I would recommend just having this. So that is, let me get my finger in the right place. That is the Kasori one there. So if you've just got a box standard air fryer and all it does is set the time and temp, and you haven't got dehydrate or grill, then this is your better option. Whilst if you've got one and it's got all the settings going on, then you're lucky because you can use everything in this. But for me, the pressure cook and air fryer is brilliant. And I know a lot of people out there that have got an instant pot and they've got an air fryer. So it's brilliant for you because you've got the best of both worlds there. For example, I started off with an air fryer and then I got an instant pot. Yeah, I've met a lot of people through the Instant Pot Facebook group that started off with the Instant Pot and then they got an air fryer. So again, they're brilliant. And for the Instant Pot and the air fryer, I find myself, I can cook the sides in one, the meat or whatever in the other, and it's just brilliant to bring dinner together. For example, this one, for example, it covers pasta, cooking pasta, but it shares with you, for example, how long to cook it for. We're using the pressure cooker setting, which is brilliant for your instant pots, your 15-in-1s and such like. But it also shows you how to steam pasta. So that's brilliant for the Speedy, which is basically a slow cooker, a steamer and an air fryer in one, so it doesn't pressure cook. So then you've got the option there. You can use the steam option for your pasta. And the same goes for, say, you're cooking something like rice, or you're cooking some fish like some salmon fillets. You've got double choices because you've got pressure cooker version and then you've got the steam version. So it does the best of both worlds there. Even if you've got a separate steamer of your own, you can use the steam setting there as well. So we wanted to give people the most choice we could and aim it at people, because not all multi-cookers are equal. If you think that one doesn't have any of the steam air fryer things and such like, that is more your steamer, and then that one does it all. So it just depends what you've got. So just bear that in mind, and I would really appreciate it if you could grab a copy of this, if it's suitable for you, of course, because it makes such a difference to authors like me when you pre-order. and the air fryer one we did has gone out of stock previously, so just bear that in mind as well. I would love it. It would really mean a lot to me if you supported us and pre-ordered it. And of course we'll add the link to our books page in the comments below, and then you can grab yourself a copy of either of them. You could have one or the other depending on what you need. Thanks so much for listening, and you can find us on social media. We're on Facebook, Pinterest, TikTok, and of course Instagram. And you know, you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, or why not head over to KitchenGadgetsClub.com/newsletter and join our weekly newsletter, where we go into detail about all our favourite kitchen gadget recipes, tips, tricks and resources. And a ciao for now.